about to get on your ass for being late. You almost got it.
You,
Yo, what's
what
up?
up, what up, what up?
How the travels?
Not bad, not bad.
I'm guessing, are you done for the season outside the Olympia?
Yeah, packing it in, bro.
I saw you talking a little bit on your story about how crazy it's been lately. You starting to feel like all the shows and the gauntlet being ran?
I felt that shit checked out before the last show, bro. I'm mentally checked out, bro.
Damn. How do you deal with that going into Olympia, like 2 weeks out? Or is it
What
just
do you mean?
like it's the biggest show in the world, bro? I forget sometimes who I'm talking to, bro. It's just,
Alex, this is my 10th one. Do you know how many people never make it once?
yeah, but it's
This,
still,
this is 10. Oh, you understand there's a bunch of really, really, really good guys in the league who's only been to like 5.
yeah.
I've been to 10. So to think that the impact is still the same from like it's not. Like for some people it is, for some people it's not. Like I'll give you an example, right? So backstage, after prejudging, right? We get ready for finals and Bill's backstage, right? And I run down on Bill and I'm like, yo, Bill, I'm in second today, huh? He's like, yup. Yo, right? So we over there bullshitting and shit. And then he's like, yo, but you got 2 weeks. It's long enough to pull it in tighter for the I go, yo, Bill, it ain't even about that this year, bro. This is like my 10th show. Mad quick, he looks at me and goes, oh, you just pulling up to have a good time this year. I said, oh, I said, exactly. Like he already knew what time it was. So,
Bro.
so no, what I mean is this. The judge has been around for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So for him to identify it that quick, he means that he sees this happen regularly. This is not a thing that doesn't happen. This happens regularly.
I don't think people highlight it as the way you do, though.
Because no one's real. Everyone's a fraud and everybody has a face on. I don't have a face on, bro. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm me.
Unapologetically. What's up?
But it's not even unapologetically, bro. I'm just being real. I'm being truthful. Everybody tries to hide their hand, bro. All I'm being is being truthful, Alex.
Do you think there's more people at
Alex,
the,
there's nothing profound in what I've said. I'm just being honest.
do you know what it is though, bro? As bodybuilders, we're ingrained to,
No, 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 no. Stop saying we. We're not a monolith, bro.
yeah, but okay, how about this?
No, 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 bro.
The
Stop,
average,
bro. We're not. No, bro. Stop. We're
the
not a
average.
mon. No, stop. Because you think everything is how bodybuilding was in the 80s. Yo, is football being played right now the same football we watched in the 80s?
No, but
So why the fuck are you saying bodybuilding is supposed to be that?
because it's different, bro, because you still see
No, it's no,
people
no, 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 it's not different.
you
No,
still see
it's dudes like
people,
you. No,
no,
no, it's dudes like you who try to hold on to the past when it's not that no more, bro. Everything evolves. Everything, bro.
but there's still
Yo,
tradition.
Alex, there's only one rule in this world, and that change is constant, bro.
But you don't think there's tradition in the emotion of sport, of
Yes. Oh, yes.
of wanting
Yes.
to maximize your potential on that day, show up at your best, and continue to climb ranks. Like that's inevitable in bodybuilding. You know,
No, but there's a point where it's not that every single time, Alex. And
yeah.
that's it for every sport.
And I think that's what we all say. We respect
Yo,
your honesty.
is every year a championship season for the any team?
No, there's some that go into it knowing what the reality is.
There's years that are not a championship year for you.
Yeah.
Every year is not a championship year for you,
That's
bro.
every year for me.
but,
Huh?
but you see
I
the
said
team
that's
that
every year for me.
But look, but Alex, this is the thing. The smart people are the people who can identify that, who are actually self-aware.
see, okay. So do you think there's more people at the Olympia that may not just be self-aware at this point in their career?
A lot of people aren't self-aware, but a lot of people feel like it's taking something from, like, you know how many people feel they have to respond to something because they feel like they're being a bitch if they don't?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, I gotta say something back because I'm being a bitch if I don't, and I'm not a punk. Bro, that's your ego talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that's talking is your ego, bro.
That's a good point.
Huh?
Hey,
Yeah, what's up,
Alex, turn
Alex?
your phone sideways.
No,
I'm
no.
talking to Alex. Tell him to
Oh,
turn his phone. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, man.
yeah, Alex, bro. Um, Yo, y'all try to hold on to this. Oh, but it's ingrained in bodybuilding. It's ingrained in no, yo, bro. No,
Yeah.
it's not. No.
I think what you're saying and doing, you can clearly see that it's raw and it's you, and that's what everybody loves.
Yo, bro, Alex, it's just real.
I get it.
Everyone's fake. Everyone's a fraud, bro. Everyone tries to hide all their flaws. Everyone tries to hide every loss. Everybody tries to hide everything, bro. I don't. That's all it is, bro. It's the only difference, bro, is that I'm just being real with you. Because guess what? I'm comfortable in who I am.
Yeah.
I don't have to front for the people, bro. I'm not fronting for myself.
Are you right now? If you could hang it up today,
No, I'm not going to hang it.
I'm saying if you did,
okay,
you're confident and comfortable with everything you've accomplished on stage. You don't need nothing to prove to yourself. Not everybody else. Fuck everybody else, but yourself.
Yo, brother, man, when you look at that weighted list, bro, I'm number 2 all time, and I don't have an Olympia. What does that say?
Yeah.
How do you get to number 2 without an Olympia?
Then that's what it is.
Hey, while we were waiting for the show this weekend, Dre was telling me that he might actually try next year. So I want him to speak on that a little bit. What
Yeah,
are we gonna do
I
next
said,
year?
like, yo, it's not time to speak on it yet, bro. Like that, yo, Chris, you trying to jump the gun, bro? Look, why would this be the time to speak on that?
Because I feel like
we would have to wait. No, we're gonna wait till next year. I still got 4 or 5 months of off season to go sit on the couch. And guess what, Chris? My feelings might change.
Yeah. Oh, I know they probably will.
But no, I'm not saying they will or they won't, but you jumping the gun on that one. That's something you shouldn't have even brought up now. You should have kept that in your own head.
So my point of bringing that up right now is, so we have the Olympia in 2 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say we are in the 10-15 range for you, which you want to be out the top 10 because we talked about that multiple times where you don't want to go back to finals, right? Exactly.
Yo, right. and everybody keeps saying, watch, motherfucker, you'll fucking end up in this 10. I said, no, I won't. I'm making sure I don't, bro.
Hey, he messes up his posing, right?
I'm making sure I don't, bro.
He going triple.
Yeah, I will be so hot.
So my purpose of this is, all right, we land in the 10-15
what up,
spot.
Bro?
What's up, Luck?
We land in the 10-15 spot, right? That means, hey, if Luck tries next year, what does that mean for everyone else if you're landing 10-15?
I can get tied for 16th. I can get tied for 16th and then decide to try next year. The placing doesn't matter this year, yo. It doesn't.
All right, I get you.
Yeah, I respect it, bro. There's a certain point in your career where you've proved everything to yourself that this is just fun to you. And bro, that's when you peel back all the layers. Once bodybuilding,
bro. It's not that it's fun. Yo, bro, I made $62,000 on stage today. You have to win the Olympia to make $60,000 on stage.
That's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
You have to win the Olympia to make that, bro.
That's wild.
I did that shit lollygagging, bro. I had a plan. Look, I had a plan. I had a vision. I accomplished that, bro.
Yeah.
The plan and the vision wasn't the Olympia this year. The plan and the vision was, yo, bro, just take this easy money real quick.
All athletes thrive to have that general comfort and what that you have going into the show, bro. Seriously, because like you can see most people wear their stress. There's people right now who are beating themselves.
Look, me and George talk about this shit every day, bro. Me and George laugh all day on the phone, bro. We talk, bro. I have my stress levels at 0, guys.
See, but everybody else going into a show was the complete opposite.
Going into the Olympia, yes, because you want to do well.
Yeah.
And when you climb in the ranks, like Alex Rodgers, right? Like Alex don't want to be tied for 16th. Like Alex is trying to do well. So the stress that he's putting on himself is just because you want to do well. Even if it's a little bit of stress and it's not crazy, it's still stress.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alex, how stressed are you going into this Olympia right now? Like, how you feeling?
I feel good. Honestly, I always try to stay level-headed. I'm a man of faith, so I talk to God, speak my gratitudes every morning. That kind of just keeps me level-headed. But overall, I mean, I'm a little stressed, like Luck said, just because it's just like the factor of it. And because of the factor in your head, it's like you want to get in the top 15, you want to make it to finals. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's going to be stress regardless, no matter what, at the end of the day. But the best way to handle it is doing the things that I do and controlling my own variables leading up to the show.
Yeah.
Smart man.
My question to you is this, bro. This comfort that you're saying that you're feeling, obviously there's going to be first time, nerves. It's inevitable. But when it comes to the comfort that you're feeling, do you think it's because of the approach that you're taking of doing shows prior to the Olympia and now getting the validation from now two different judges?
Oh, they no fucking validation, bro. The validation comes from me, nigga. Fuck, I need somebody else tell me what I'm doing.
But that's you, look, that's different.
Don't nobody else gotta tell me what the fuck I'm doing.
Going into your first Olympia, bro, winning two.
Wait, hold on, bro. You're talking about right now. You asked me I got validation from two
Wait,
judges.
I'm talking to Alex.
Oh, I was about to say, bro, you bugging, bro. I was about to say, I don't give a fuck, bro.
He looks like I got
right
three Arnolds. I got a whole bunch of top 5 finishes. What you talking about, bro?
Right now, bro. I was like, bro, I'm not looking for that right now, Alex.
But Alex, getting the two
That's
wins.
a good question, though, for him. That's a great question.
You feel like that gives you a calm?
I would say so, 100%, because if I'm going based off of from my kind of shows from last year, I was in front of every show that I did, that from going from second, first, it was in front of a different head judge every single show, which I feel like was a good validation for me when I realized and sat back, because I know some people go to specific judges sometimes. I know people talk about it. So the fact that I was in front of different judges every single time, I was never out of the top 2 conversation. And then just winning these shows and then going to see Tyler and getting positive feedback from him and this how we're seeing my body change just kind of year to year and week by week. I just still feel like you guys still haven't seen the best Alex Rodgers yet.
No, bro, so. You're not at your bro. You far from your ceiling, bro.
Oh yeah,
you ain't even
100%.
Close to your ceiling yet, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about for like here, like this year, this like for
say,
my
bro,
competing stage. I'm not talking about like my career wise. I'm just talking about for this year. I still think you guys haven't seen the best for Alex Rodgers of this year of 2025.
How old are you, bro?
29.
Yo, man, you far from your ceiling, bro.
I was also going to mention something on Alex as well. So Alex had come over to my house a couple weeks ago, and this was both. It was in between his 2 shows, right? And we were talking about his back, and obviously his back is that one area where he was trying to bring up. And he told me, he spoke this. He's like, hey, he's like, wait until you see next week. He's like, we didn't bring the back that I was supposed to bring this show. He's like, wait until you see on next show. I swear to God, man, exactly what he told me in my house he was going to do, the man did on stage that next show. And you have a lot of competitors that talk about what they want to do, right? But you very rarely see that actually take those words and show it on stage. Alex actually did that. So that impressed me incredibly, because usually I hear people talk all the time, but for this man to do that in that amount of time and the difference that I saw in that back detail was crazy, man. And Alex, you can even tell him you put in the work for that show.
I mean, I would put in the work, but we were toppling those, I've had the conversation with Chris, but like, the show was just in my backyard. So it made sense to do. And we were like 2-3 weeks behind, if I'm being completely transparent. We were coming at the show 80-85% if we're going off for stupid percentages. But so I knew there was ways I had to manipulate my posing. And so I didn't hit my back pose properly on purpose so it didn't showcase like back rolls in my lower back area. Okay. So I had to literally like dip my back downward just so it didn't like look like it was holding fat. But it made my back look even more shallow than it really was. Obviously the front shot was blazing, so it just like that put me kind of just like in front of everybody else. But I told Chris, I was like, just give me 2 more weeks, and I'm telling you, like, it's going to be a completely different back of what I've been building for this past year during my off season, and which is showcased. And even Tyler mentioned it as well. He was like, your front shot's great and your back has came up a lot. Obviously there's still improvements that I need to make in my back. I'm very aware of that, but I know it's came up a lot at the same time.
Yeah. And bro, there's so many things that I don't even know what angle to go here, because, I have followed you now for a while. Why? Because I had opportunity to compete alongside you over the last handful of years and kind of see, the scratching and clawing, the second call outs, the falling short of the goal, in order to now see you being a multiple time show winner and kind of building, being a rising star in the men's physique division. Nobody wins 2 shows, back to back the way that you've done and sits there and say they're not, climbing the ranks. Can you talk a little bit more about the decision you made to shut it down and focus on building after those struggle years that you've had? Because as somebody myself who went through it similarly, I'm trying to follow in shoes that stuff like you did, make that progress, clear improvements, and then climb those ranks?
Well, it began with just, when I first turned pro, I didn't really have the correct guidance of becoming a highly competitive athlete. I didn't have the right people in my corner. I didn't have the right coaching guidance. I never did a true like protocol off season per se. I would literally just come off of everything and just be like cruising on tests. And that's literally about it, for being transparent with you guys. And so like I was never in a development phase. I was just kind of just coasting. And then when we get ready for a show, we would turn it up. But just, there was just no improvements. I still looked like the same when I did when I turned pro. And then reached out to Mike around in 2023, like right before the 2023 season started off. And he knew who I was, loved my look, and then took me on and was like, I really believe in your potential. But that was a year we were kind of just learning my body, because he didn't know, he's never worked with me before. So it was just like, okay, we're just kind of just going to see where it goes. And, we were kind of just a little bit all over the place. That's the year when I met you, Toplin, at Chicago Pro. And, I was getting like 10th, 8th, and then I think my best placing that year was 6th place at Texas Pro, where Tyler Manning gave my first call out ever. And that's when we knew. I was like, okay, let's come off. Let's focus on, doing our first improvement season. But the funny thing is, that year, I didn't even do improvement season. I literally was on a fertility protocol the whole entire time of my improvement season. So I was natty my whole like time of 2024 of my supposedly off season, just trying to have, my next child. And which we did, which we obviously did, and now I have my little baby Roman. But
I got 2 gear babies.
oh yeah. But
my little one is a trend baby.
Are you serious?
Hilarious.
That ass, I was full blown, bro.
No,
those are the best babies,
right, bro.
That's hilarious.
And bro, yeah, you could tell she a trend baby.
That's funny. She muscular?
Nuts.
She's muscular?
Fucking she got hella muscles, bro. She got calves, everything, bro. She's a beast, mad athletic, and she's wild.
About to be knocking out guys out.
Wild. She punched him to the McDonald's the other day.
Bro, I think I remember her seeing her at the Tampa Pro one day, and she was standing on the chair screaming your name. Bro, I remember that shit, bro. You got it's like a little version of your personality. You can tell she got a personality on her. I love
Congrats on the second kid, though, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I was in my head, to be honest with you, just like I've heard you talk about Toplin. Like I was just like, I lost all my size. I got sick during that time too. I completely was like, I feel like I just went backwards like 5 years. It was, I was kind of like almost felt a little bit of a depression a little bit, because it was just like, it was so hard to see how much my body digressed a bit. But Mike was like, all right, we're going to recomp ourselves for the next 6 to 8 weeks and then just get ready to prep. And we did. And I think my body just responded really well. But I was very undersized still, because my body was still catching up from just coming off of everything completely. So I didn't bring my best look, but it was my best look in general of like my competing years.
That makes sense.
But I was very undersized, because if you look at my shows from last year, from Florida Pro of 2024, San Antonio Pro, and Sasquatch Pro, I was very undersized. Chris even mentioned it. He was like, you were smaller, but you were so men's physique and aesthetically looking. That's what made you stand out so much.
Yeah. So we talked about this on the pod a handful of times, and I think Sandy actually kind of a little bit debunked this, but I've always felt like men's physique was focused towards structure, conditioning, and then muscularity, right? So muscularity is still the thing that needs to be put on. If you have great structure and great conditioning, which I feel like you brought in, especially at that Sasquatch show, and when I saw you at the Florida Pro last year, because it was so close, in the game of margin with you and Ricardo, that's what carried it, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I think like for guys who are undersized right now, don't get me wrong, right? I always say don't be in a rush to get your ass kicked, but I'm telling you, bro, it's the number one thing I see when people always want to get back on stage, but they realize, like you said, they're not real with themselves. But that's why I've always followed you pretty closely, because you're a guy that I've seen make improvements and lock the fuck in and make dramatic improvements in a short amount of time, right? Now, with the time that you have from now into this upcoming Olympia, what can we different from you? Because this is the biggest version of Alex Rodgers that we've seen. I think that's as clear as day. Do you have any strategy or what you want to bring next time you step back in front of Tyler?
Just a sharper look. Just make sure we're dialed in, peeled to the bone, and then just making sure that we fill up properly and land the plane for the day of the show. That's what I was told, and that's what the plan was already. Just come in tighter. That was even the feedback at San Antonio, was just coming a little bit more sharper. That was mainly just in the lower back area.
Yeah,
he was saying, and that was really about it. And that was already the plan. And I think we're well on our way on that way to be sharper and come in tighter and probably even more fuller too.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, does it take a lot to fill you up, bro? Because what's the one thing I've noticed about you on stage this year? It looks like you're about to fucking explode, especially in your chest. That shit don't make no goddamn sense. And I feel like as somebody who still needs a chest, that's what you kind of focus on in other people, So is there anything differently that you do in your peak week, or do you actually fill up pretty aggressively? Are you somebody who's just naturally that round?
We fill up pretty aggressively as long as we're peeled.
Okay.
So prime example, if Florida Pro, we did not fill up aggressively at all. We were kind of just like, we were filling up, but we also had to play it safe in certain aspects because we knew we weren't,
teetered a little bit
peeled to the bone. So we had to just be smart with what we were doing, because typically he would sometimes feed me muffins. He'll feed me a burger and fries, but we kept it clean the whole entire time during Florida Pro. San Antonio, we had muffins. We had we had a burger, whole bunch of rice, like 300 grams of rice. It was a lot more food. Yeah.
You can get more aggressive as long as the conditions.
Yeah. As long as the conditions there, we can be a lot more aggressive.
So look, let me ask you, what are you doing with all the shows? How are you filling up into it? Because I feel like you lose like fucking 10 pounds in like a couple days. Like, how do you?
Yo, bro, I don't even fill up, bro, because I'm still fucking losing weight up to show more, up to weigh in.
I was going to say that too, Dre. You're the type of guy that has that very full physique. It looks like you don't got to do much. You could probably pump up 2 minutes before a stage and you're money.
Luck is just dense. You have so much muscle. You're so muscular.
It ain't going no. Yo, bro, I can fast for 3 days and I don't go flat till after like the third day. And it's really not like flat to y'all. It's flat to me.
That's fucking bro.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy. All right, Drew. Let's see. I almost said Drew's name. By the way, we missed Drew. He's going through the final few days.
Going through it.
Right, he's going through it.
Yeah, nah, yo, Drew's he's hangry right now. He's in the hangry moods. So like, we gonna leave him over there.
Yeah, you seen some of those updates?
Nah, no, I've seen his updates. He look good.
He's looking good, bro. Yeah. He's looking good.
He look good.
As somebody who's been consistently in those third call out spots, with the way he's looking, we know he's going to be conditioned. We know he's going to be sharp. I really see him a world where he can be fighting that, like in those ranking spots.
I would love to see him and Alex next to each other.
Yeah, they're totally two different physiques, bro. Totally two.
I would just love to see it though, just because they have that very good men's physique type of structure with the big broad chest, round shoulders. Like it'll look cool next to each other.
Yeah.
They don't have two completely different physiques.
You don't think so?
Nope.
They have two very great front shots.
Yeah.
Everyone says their back can come up, so whenever you turn to the back,
let's not even talk about the back. Let's just talk about their front shots. They're similar.
How so?
Conditioning. They both have good ab boxes. They both have good chests.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
It's a good point.
I don't know why you were so quick to be like two completely different physiques.
Because I feel like Drew is.
It's not you versus me.
Drew's more sharp, bro. But when it comes,
bro, Alex is sharp as fuck too.
I know, but I think when I see Alex, I think of holy shit, like round. Like that's the first thing I think of when I see him.
I think of that in his chest and shoulders, but I think of sharp, bro. His midsection is sharp.
Yeah.
Look, remember what I said at the show whenever I said Kyron has that physique that's very wide from the side. You look at him from the side, he's very, very wide. And then I said the other guy looks like a razor physique, like a razor type.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think he's talking about, Drew. Like the depth, if he turned to the sides, isn't as deep, but he's cut like a razor. I know what you're saying, Alex.
Yeah. But Alex Rodgers doesn't have crazy depth from the side neither. It's the same physique, bro. Y'all try to read too far into this shit, bro.
That's why we have a podcast to talk about this.
I know, I get that, but still, you're not supposed to try to read past the line, bro.
Luck
you're
has a
right,
way.
you're right.
Luck has a way of just simplifying life, bro. That like if anybody could accomplish.
If we reading the answer and we already read the answer, why you keep reading, bro?
We're not bad at tests. I mean, we're real bad at tests, man. So
You know,
I already got
Real
the
bad.
answer, bro.
all
that's
right.
why we're here.
Speaking of Kyron, you guys saw this up close and personal. All right.
Yo, that wasn't even bro. That wasn't even 90% of Kyron.
Was it the
That
shape?
wasn't even 90% of Kyron.
What did you see close in person?
That wasn't even 90% of Kyron. I just told you.
I know, but like what was going to make him 100%?
Oh, he can be tighter and harder, no doubt about that, bro.
Yeah. He can be harder.
He looked
Tighter and harder by a mile.
He looked big, man.
I'll put it this way: he looks big, but he's a little bit downsized from what he was before. But it's in his favor.
Chris, he's not downsized. He's just not tight enough to be full blown yet.
Okay.
He's not downsized, bro. Look how big he is. Look at his chest.
No, he's a big dude.
No, he's not downsized, bro.
Yeah.
What I saw is that his shape and structure is just dominant, dude. It's just dominant. He stands there and it makes other people look not men's physique. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want to say that, bro. I'm not saying all of that, bro. What I'm saying is, Kyron looked great in the lineup. He had two guys that they kept moving. They kept switching all of them around, which means it wasn't just a fucking knock your head off your shoulders. I think Kyron was in first, no doubt, the whole show. And I think Emerson did give him a run for his money real quick. But they realized, no, Emerson's going to get second.
I didn't know much about this dude.
His conditioning he's hard as hell, and his back is fucking great. His front is not aesthetic, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yep.
Yo, do you think he needs to change his posing up a little bit? I feel like he's...
I mean, to me, he's posing the best he can pose for that shape and structure.
Yeah.
It's not an aesthetic front. Like, adding an angle to it's not going to make him look better.
What do you guys think of this guy right here? I think his name goes by Trillist on Instagram.
We've been talking about him. He's awesome.
Bro, he has it's just a dope little physique, bro. Like, it's a dope looking physique. Like, there's no flaw in it. Like, it's just dope looking. You look at it and you're like, that guy looks good.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Bro, people backstage were saying he was small, and me and Jerry are like, bro, this dude ain't small. Like, yeah, he's short, but the dude's round. Like, he looks very good.
But no, he's not big. That's what they mean.
Yeah.
If they don't mean it in the sense of he's small, he's smaller.
But if you match them up to Kyron and Chris Barr over there to the left, those are big dudes. Those are big dudes.
All of these guys. I mean, listen, this guy has pop to him. I think that's
hell yeah. Yo, Alex, it's a great. And look, the lighting sucks. This is not even showing any of these guys' physique's good.
Yeah.
The stage lighting was trash, and like it had a shadow. So like the line should have been another 6 feet back.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it was causing everyone to shadow, everything under your chest, anything past your chest below, shadow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what did you see here with Chris Barr? Him coming out of right before
he needs to be tighter. He just needed to be tighter. His physique was perfect. He just needs to be tighter.
I don't think he needed to be tighter, bro. Nope. I have a total different assessment. Chris Barr was tight and shredded to the bone. His chest was a little flat, and that is it.
So, and speaking to Chris, he told me that he came in just at the weight of 194, so his weight cap. And he says usually he's around 191 whenever he weighs in, so 3 pounds less. So he came in.
But maybe he put on more muscle, bro.
So that's exactly what he told me.
He hasn't competed since North Carolina. That was in the beginning of the season. He could easily put on 2 pounds of muscle.
Listen, Chris Barr told me straight up that he came and played the full game and filled up and spilled a little bit because he wanted to match Kyron's size. So that's what happened.
Yo, I looked at it. I didn't see no spill, bro. That motherfucker was tight as hell.
I'm just telling you what him and Mike told me.
Yeah, but that's what people trying to give an excuse for something. Yo, I don't give a fuck what Mike or he said when I have eyes.
That's fine. If he weighs at 194 and he usually weighs at 191,
Chris, right?
He didn't gain muscle between the two shows.
Hold on, Chris. Someone can say they're flat and they're not flat.
Yeah.
If I have a guy,
bro. Hold on, Chris. I just said, don't try to just walk past what I said, bro.
I ain't walking past nothing.
I said someone can say they're flat and them actually not be flat.
But if he tells me
which means that
story,
someone can also say, "Oh, I wasn't as tight as I could have been," and they actually were tight.
All right. So with Bill's feedback matching exactly what he said, you don't think that he was not as conditioned as he should be?
I guarantee you, Bill. I guarantee you told Bill. Bill told everybody in that show they could be tighter.
Because they probably could.
Yo, Alex, how many shows have you been to that the judge told you every single time you got feedback, they told you could be tighter, right?
Yeah. Well, that's me.
Yo,
Like,
bro, Chris, bro, you don't, bro, I do this, nigga. So, like, don't tell them little bullshit answers you giving ain't rocking over here, bro. Ain't rocking over here. The judges tell everybody the same shit.
I will.
I've done 50 shows, bro. I've gotten enough feedback, brother.
When it comes
So
to
the feedback
Chris,
don't mean shit. Sounds good. All right, let's move on.
Like,
when it comes to Chris,
but no, because you're trying to base your answer on what somebody else said. I don't give a fuck what somebody else said. I have eyes. Oh, Chris Barnes' coach said that. I don't give a fuck what Chris Barnes' coach said. Brother, I was at the show and I have eyes.
do you think there was
So you don't think Chris could have been tighter and brought a lot better of a package, being fuller, tighter, drier than what he brought there? You think he was his best that day?
I want to say this. He looked fucking great, bro. He just was a little flat in the chest. Look, see, you can see he's flat in the chest right there. He's tighter than Kyron. He's tighter than Kyron. He's way tighter in the core than Kyron is.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, yes. Yo, Alex, please come back to the front.
Hold on.
Yo, go to, is this the only video you got?
Hey,
go to Kyron solo and go to Chris Bar solo.
Here, let me hold that here.
Go to the Instagrams.
Let me go take a look on here. Like, I'm looking at this and listen. All right, here we go. I don't know if this is the
Chris
best.
Bar is flat in the chest, bro. It's clear as day. Like, bro, look at his chest. Look at Kyron's chest.
Okay. But can you look flatter if you were not conditioned and weren't able to basically have that?
Before you even finish the answer, yes, Chris, there's everything's a possibility, Chris.
You can see it a little bit here. Yes, his chest is flat, but he does look
flat, bro. He's not spilled, he's flat.
He does look dug out here too. Like
he's flat, not spilled, bro. I have eyes, bro.
Yeah. I think it could be.
I don't base Chris, hold on, Chris. I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Yo, y'all need to stop dicking with these answers that you base off what other people said.
But if he said the judge did say that specifically,
yo, Alex, I'd have judges told me I need to be tighter for a show, and I was peeled down to 3% body fat, bro.
He was there too in person. You never know,
bro.
You gotta have
and like I said, Alex, how many times has your feedback said, "Yo, you could be tighter"?
I've always said it, bro. Like I said, I'm at a point now. I don't ask for feedback from certain people.
Thank you, brother.
Because, like I said, I know what I need to work on, right? I feel
Thank you, brother.
I'll get there.
Ask Bill for feedback. Look, I didn't even ask Bill for feedback. I literally went, Bill, I'm in second today, huh?
Let me ask you, why do you think that you were in second?
Oh,
Sharif was on.
Yo, Reef was fucking peeled. Yo.
Hey, the dude was unreal.
That was Reef's best look all year.
Agree.
You beat him a few times throughout the season. Is that accurate?
Yes, I've been kicking his ass all year.
Bro, he's one of those people too. Like, I don't know. Do you think is he a guy that can do well at the Olympia or move up at the Olympia? You don't think so? He won't be a guy he has a great structure. He has great conditioning. No.
Like, it's not a spectacular physique, bro.
Yeah.
It's a great physique. It's just not it's men's physique and he is a pro, but it's not a top 15 in the world physique.
Let me ask you guys this. And Alex, I actually want to ask you starting off because I have somebody in mind outside of you, but who do you think this year in the 2025 Olympia is a guy who can come in and truly make a statement this season based off of packages or looks that they've presented this year, not of what ifs?
What is a statement? You got to be specific with that.
A guy who's not expected to be in the conversation to break into the conversation of a top.
But in the conversation for what, Alex? You're still not being specific. In the conversation for the 5, in the conversation for the 10,
place?
in the conversation for the 15, in the conversation of just looking good.
Just a place like top 15?
I would say generally a top 10 or a guy who can go from unknown to placing within the top 15.
Okay, see,
because
now you're being specific, brother.
because like Ben, to me, like that's not necessarily. I don't consider Ben
like a Miroslav.
Yeah, like somebody who's like relevant. I'm not gonna say unknown, but hasn't made a dent at the Olympia yet. Like Ben has made a dent at the Olympia. People who are coming under the radar, generally guys who still haven't proven themselves at the top shows yet.
like Juan Gochez.
I don't think
guys like that.
I don't think anybody's making a dent in the 10, bro.
Really?
I
You
agree.
think there's any guy who can jump from?
No.
There's going to be one of those Japan or Chinese guys that's going to make it that you may not know who it is, but they're pretty legit. You don't think so?
Really? Those international guys are looking fucking crazy, man.
All right, so look, right?
No, I'm on the same page as Trey here right now.
Yo, like I was looking at the shit earlier with Ben. Yo, Buendia is not even in the 10.
I agree, 100%.
That's a bold statement.
Yo, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Do you want me to run down 10?
Let's hear your top 10 for this year's Olympia.
Okay, let me run down 10. Ryan Terry, Aaron Banks, Brandon.
Is this in order?
No order. No.
Okay.
I'm just running down numbers.
Okay.
Aaron Banks, Ryan Terry, Brandon, E-Man, Ben, Vitor, Edvin,
Corey Morris,
Andre Dayu, Corey Morris.
Oh shit.
Ollie.
Oh, he didn't even say Ali?
Woo!
Ali.
Oh, okay. I was hoping he was.
Ali. Because I'm not saying it in order. There's no order. I'm just naming the guys.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't break that 10.
Damn, when you break it down like that, I didn't realize how dense the top 10 was. I did not realize how dense the top 10 was.
Yo, and look, bro, and you got to remember, Alex, I'm not putting no ifs in. I'm holding everyone at constant for the whole Olympia, which means everyone's at 100%. Nah, you ain't breaking that 10. Damn. Jeremy Buendia cannot knock any of those people out. When you look at the paper, Alex, like when you just naming them, it's one thing. But when you actually go look down at the paper at the names, bro, it shrinks, bro.
But isn't it weird to say that after Jeremy just got off of beating Ben, even though we all don't agree with the placing? Is that not weird saying that?
No.
It's a whole new show. It's a whole new stage.
No.
You have a lot different people that you're being lined up next to, which will expose even more weaknesses.
Ben gonna look better next to those guys than Jeremy will.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's who you stand next to. Alex, what do you think? Who do you think, without losing followers, do you see a world? Bro, you know how it is sometimes.
Happens, what do you mean without? Yo, look, hold on. We got to talk about that real quick, Alex. Right?
Bro, you know how it is.
You got to stop trying to play the kumbaya role. Yo, bro, you can't fit 30 bodies in the 10 spots, bro. You're gonna have to pick somebody, bro.
I get that, but that's a valid point to say somebody just lost to somebody else right before, and you put those in the top.
No. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about when you go to Rodgers. It's like without losing followers. When you say without losing followers, yo, bro, I can't fit all 30 of you guys in the 10 spots, bro.
Oh, you know how
y'all all not gonna make it.
You want to play that game? Hey, if you want to play that game, Kyron beat E-Banks right before the Olympia, then E-Banks beat him up the next week.
Yeah,
like
I know
it happens right away.
That's true.
Yo, that was a great one, Chris, because it was such a short time too. That was a great one.
I had to redeem myself for you yelling at me, damn it.
That was a great one.
Yeah, because that was what, 2 weeks apart?
Yeah,
it was 2 weeks apart.
You be having good shit, Chris. But yo, bro, you can't base what you saying off of what somebody else said, bro.
Hey, I get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so Alex, who you got? Top 10.
Who's that?
I can't even think of anybody, honestly.
Yeah, because you know why, Alex? Because you're not looking at the list. Yo, bro, you actually gotta look down at it to really name people, bro.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yo, Toplin, I'm dead ass, bro. You gotta look down at the list, bro. Yo, the moment you look down at it, bro, I'm telling you it shrinks, dude.
I'm seeing
and how the groupings are, it's people are going to get exposed in those groups as well. So you may even see somebody that you think will be in the top 15 or so, and they may get exposed in some of these really good groups.
Yo, bro. So look, Chris, you're 100% right. Yo, so me and Ben was looking at it earlier. Yo, bro, like you got like Andre Dayu. Yo, he's in a grouping where he's gonna glow off the stage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like when in his grouping, you will not look at nobody else but him. And yo, Alex, and he's center stage in the grouping.
So good. That shit, little shit like that matters when you're on stage.
Jeremy Buendia is on the end in his grouping.
How many people they have in each group this year?
It'll be 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
It can't be 9.
I'll send it to you off whenever we get.
Actually, no, my bad. No, they will never go 9. it's going to be 8, 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
I think it's going to be 8. They're usually going to do an odd number.
Yeah, they don't go 9. 9's too much for the stage.
Yeah, it'd be way too much. Guys, we just got the list right now for the competitors list for the Ace of States. So this is like the first time they're ever doing this show in Vegas.
Oh,
look what we got.
Hey, Kyron, he put his
Oh, it came out. Let's go. Let's see. Hold up.
This is crazy.
He was telling me he had to get his contract in last night.
Who?
We got Dallas.
Kyron.
We got Dallas. We have Ryan Clark. We got
Emerson. I seen him on I seen Emerson on the plane. He said he was doing it.
Yeah. We got Kyron. I don't want to
Jamal got
Chris,
third.
Jamal got third at
Sasquatch.
Bro, look how big this fucking list is. Look,
Jason, I told everybody this list was gonna be I told everyone this was happening.
Wow.
Victor Ramirez, what the fuck?
Joven.
Yeah, we got Dorian doing it. We got Taylor Wilson, who's a good physique, placing the first call.
Hey, this is a show right here.
Bro, look how long this list is.
This is a show.
It really is.
Jason's in here?
Bro, this is wild.
Jason's in there.
Oh my,
this might be
dude, this is it.
Wow.
Yes.
This is the lineup. Oh my god.
What is that? What is it? 7 Olympians? 6, 7 Olympians?
Yeah.
Easy.
This is crazy. All right, Chris.
Who's judging the show?
I wouldn't be surprised. Patrick, maybe. I hope it's
Ben just
You show me the list for the first time. You're about to ask me to pick who's winning.
Bro, we gotta put your feet in the fire. I mean,
obviously, I'm picking my boy Kyron. I think he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Kyron a week better wins this show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't think Kyron the same wins this show?
Who?
You don't think Kyron the same as he just stepped off stage win the show? Kyron is head and toes over.
No.
Wow.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, he could get tighter in the core, bro.
Yeah. Victor can push him.
He can get tighter in that core. Yo, bro, he knows he was rusty, bro. We were talking about it backstage. He knows that's not the best Kyron yet. He knows he's a little rusty. They needed to put it out on the track. They were getting the win, and they're gonna tighten it up for next week.
We have Joven doing the show too.
Yo, this is a great lineup, bro. It's a great show to watch. Like, it's a great little lineup to see real quick before. Yo, Joven can win that show.
Jason's gonna be in there too.
Jason, Joven, and Kyron can win this show.
Easy, yeah.
Is there a world Dallas Botchway? Crazy structure? You know, he has a unique look, bro.
Yo, I'll say this. It's a unique look. I don't think that's a good thing in this lineup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Kyron's very complete.
It's like, yo, unique looks are dope, but it's not against a dude with complete symmetry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very surprised to see Ryan Clark doing this show, to be honest.
Why? This is his home state, bro.
He lives there.
I know. But he'd been running it all year. You think he would take a little time off right before?
No, if it's at I'm doing the Olympia the next week. What are you talking about, Chris?
Yeah, you might as well. If you're in shape, bro, and not to mention, he posted an update.
I wouldn't do it. That's just me, but.
Well, shit. No, it's easy to say that when you're looking at this lineup now because, fuck.
That's true, too. That's true.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Shit, I saw him post an update, but he is looking pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's that front shot right there. It was just straight up.
Bro, if he could ever bring the look that he brought on that elevator, that shit is over.
That elevator shot is epic.
Bro.
Yeah, he's a round dude, man.
Yeah.
Very round.
Yeah, and, for a shorter guy, he has a great shape. You know what I mean?
Yo, he's not just a shorter guy. He's a smaller guy, bro. Like, his body's not made to have all that muscle.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Yeah.
That's very true.
He's bubbly.
Yeah, he looks like a linebacker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so who you got? Let's go take a look at this list. Damn, bro, this is. But we got Hassim Karimi.
Yo, the first call out is all Olympians, number one, and number two is it's a great, like, visually, it's gonna be dope to see that on the stage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I got Kyron winning. I got Victor Ramirez second. Yep. I got Jason Hune third. I got Javon Sabagan, whatever how you pronounce his last name, fourth.
Where's he at? Oh, this guy? Oh,
yeah.
Joven.
I like your first two. I might put Joven over Jason because he has the size to stand with those other guys.
Right. And then
Jason's a little undersized compared to Kyron and whatchamacallit.
Okay.
And who'd you have? Who'd you say second again?
Who'd I have second?
Yeah, who'd you have second again?
Victor.
Victor
Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Victor Ramirez, yeah, Victor. That because Victor Ramirez easy second place too. He could get that easy.
I think it's gonna be between him and Kyron top 2.
That I could roll with that.
Yeah.
And but I think Jason's a little too small compared to those guys over Joven. Like Joven can keep up with those guys' size more than Jason can.
No, you're right.
I want to see Jason, bro. I don't know.
But Jason, look, bro, he's shredded, bro, peeled. He posted today.
I just think if he could bring that look.
I seen him in person 3 days ago.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, no, here.
Yeah. Oh, here. Okay.
They came to New York after.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's
If he could bring that Vancouver look.
And look, and this is the crazy thing. And look, and this is the crazy thing about Jason, right? Do you guys understand he actually looks like shit when he's getting in shape because he has to be flat the whole time?
Bro, I never understood this. I said this all the time. I don't understand how he I'm truthfully.
Yo, he has to be flat. Yo, bro, he's flat the entire time because that's how much food Ryan has to take from him, and that's how hard he's got to beat him down for him to get into weight.
Oh, he's so muscle.
It's crazy.
He's a thick boy, bro. That like he's a normally thick boy that doesn't like his body does not want to get down to that.
It's you hit the nail. You just answered a question that I have in my head all the time because I see him in his updates as he posts leading into the show, and he never looks like a wow.
Nah. Yo, he has to make it. Yo, bro, he has to look like shit because he's flat the entire time.
That's got to be such a mind fuck, though. You know?
I think it might have been a mind fuck the first couple times he did it, but they're used to it now, so it's normal. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, listen, this is no disrespect. I know he's gonna show up on stage or on stage looking sharp, but like, you look at this photo sometimes.
Yeah, bro, because there's no muscle pressed to the skin. That's why.
Yeah, but
he's also white as a ghost right there too. So you can't see nothing.
When he steps on
bro,
stage,
he matches the fucking thing in the background.
He's hard.
But when that man walks across that stage, his shit be hitting.
You look crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's awesome.
His shit be hitting.
Oh man. All right.
I think Victor is going to be the second,
bro. His shit transforms.
I want to see Joven, man. I want to see if he's bringing anything. Because again, I think he's another one of those guys. I think
Joven always looks good, bro.
You know,
hey, here's a good question: Joven or Jeremy Buendia? Who posts high?
Joven this year.
Isn't that crazy to think that he's the one that brought him up too?
Yo, if you add, let's say this: if we're going off of who visually looks better, Joven.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Joven got a crazy back, bro.
Look at this dude.
Hold on.
You got a crazy back, bro.
Hey.
Crazy fullness.
Oh, he's dry. Ooh,
this is going to be a weird take, but this is technically how Jeremy would look 3 or 4 years ago if he was doing things seriously and round, full, shredded. Like if Jeremy Buendia came in at his best, this is what it looks like right here.
Hold on. Are you sitting here, bro? Chris, do you really think Joven is going to beat Jeremy?
Yes. Look at this. What the
look
at this.
Listen, he looks great. I don't want this to be taken away.
Yo, look. I get what you're saying, Alex, right? Because this is what Alex is saying. Do we think Joven looks better? Yes. But what he's asking you, Chris, is do you think the placings are actually going to show that, yo?
I think he's going to win, bro. Like,
no.
Hey, after what just happened in
Alex, I'm moving back
Washington?
over to your side.
Hey, what happened in Washington? I would say no then. I mean.
Yeah, I'm moving. Because look, all right, so I said this to Ben earlier, right? So check this out, guys, right? If Jeremy Buendia doesn't get first call out, he's not going to be in the top 10. Let me tell you why.
Really?
Ooh. Let me tell you why. If we call him out in first call out, they're going to probably call out 8, right? If we call him out in first call out, we have to give him top 10 to justify even calling him out in the 8. Because if we don't give him top 10, why the fuck did you call him out in the top 8 anyway?
Exactly.
So if you call him out in second call out, I don't got him in the 10.
And don't get me wrong, man. I've been a fan of Jeremy ever since back in the day, but it's just his physique isn't what it was. And
no, it's not. It's not that. No. It is what it was. Other guys are just a lot better.
I think just his back, like, I'm not.
No, that was the back that was good enough for then.
It was.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's just not good enough for now.
No, you're right. You're right. I am looking at it that way. You're right.
It's a different time.
Like, bro, like, yo, it's nothing. Yo, bro. I don't want to say nothing negative about Jeremy. It's just saying good things about other people. That's where people get it twisted. I've never said the guy sucks.
Oh, no, he doesn't at all.
People just think when you put other people above him, you're saying he sucks. No, we're just saying other guys are really, really good, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we're jumping around here.
Yo, hold on, Alex. I got to speak on this because you pulled this up.
Go ahead.
little bullshit video this guy does talking about, oh, and I beat Ben. Yo, hold on. Before the show, wasn't he talking about who's this guy? Who's Ben? Ben was a nobody before the show. But now because he beat him, now he's a somebody? And okay, you beat Ben, right? What Ben get at the Olympia last year? 9th place?
Yep.
Okay, so beating the 9th place guy makes you think you're going to win it?
He did say that in his video, didn't he?
Yes.
He did.
Listen, bro, as somebody, if he's won it 4 times in a row.
Nah, man, no. Yo, stop going to that 4 times shit. Stop moving around, Alex. Stay on topic here, buddy.
I'm saying in his head, as somebody who's won it 4 times.
Beating Ben makes you think you can win it again?
No, but it does validate the fact that, you know what? It's been years since he stopped.
Yo, stop it. Yo, Alex. And he said that in the video. And motherfuckers are saying that I ain't win nothing in 7 years. I proved them wrong.
Listen, we all have been pretty damn high this year.
I'm the only one who said
that. He was calling you out?
Yo, I'm dead ass. I didn't even realize he was hanging on to every word I said like that, bro. Verbatim, this nigga hanging on to every word I said. And but look, they act like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't you see the comments when they're on the internet? Blah, blah, blah. All I hear is Andre beat me. But then you're repeating everything I said. That means you really watch this shit and you holding on to it. So stop saying the blah, 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 bro, because it is getting to you. And you are paying attention.
Yeah, but he could just be using that as motivation. That's all.
Yeah, but don't act like you're not.
All right. I see what you're saying.
What I mean is this, Alex. Don't try to make it seem like I'm a nobody, nigga. You know I'm a somebody.
That is going to be...
Because Alex, let's be real. If it was a nobody, it wouldn't be getting to you. If it was a nobody, you wouldn't be repeating it. And you know what I noticed today? Something that somebody else pointed out to me, right? And it's something that I noticed today. And I see why he feels like he has to prove so much, bro. They pointed out to me, they're like, look on this post, right? It was that same post, right? The video, that same one I'm talking about. Yep. And they were like, look at the comment section. There's nobody of substance saying anything good to Jeremy. It's just the fanboys. Mm. And Alex, what it is this. He doesn't care about what the fanboys have to say. Yo, you want respect from your peers in whatever profession you're in. And yo, the peers ain't jacking that win over Ben.
Let me ask you this, though. If this was flipped around, you were in that situation, would you give a shit about then what the people have said or the people that you've looked up to? Or
but you know why? It's because he's built this fake facade up, like this chase for 5 when it's not real. It's a house of cards, bro. It's not real, bro. It's not.
Don't you guys?
And I'm not saying you shouldn't want to do your best, bro. But that's a house of cards, bro.
Don't you think it should be a little delusional though coming into the Olympia, especially like we talked about, bro? There has to be.
Yo, look.
He's won 4.
No. When you have a real chance of winning, yes. When you don't have a real chance, no.
I think he's still in that discovery phase.
No.
To us, it's clear. But for him, he's still trying to figure it out.
There's nothing to figure out, bro. No. Yo, bro. Yo, I don't like saying negative things about him. I don't, bro. I really don't, bro. I really don't. But I have to be real with y'all when I say things, bro. Yo, bro. Jeremy had a Lambo before. When Jeremy had a Lambo, and Ryan Terry and C-Bum were still little niggas. They were little niggas compared to Jeremy, bro. Yeah, he had a Lambo, bro. So now when he looks up, bro, it's fucked up, bro. And this is, I don't like saying negative things about him, but I think the position he takes is fucked up. Because it's like he wants everything and nobody else is supposed to have nothing. And it's like when you were the man on the top with 4, it was all comfortable because you were the only GOAT. But people caught up and now other people are considered GOATs too. And it's like you're mad that they're considered GOATs too. And like you're jealous and you think everything everyone else has, you're supposed to have it. And you're the only one who's supposed to have it. And it's a fucked up position to take. And he acts like everybody hasn't been working all of these years. He hasn't. Like, you just think you're going to go take the title from Ryan Terry when this whole time he's been working. You haven't, brother. So you think that you're that good, that all the motherfuckers that have been working, you're just going to surpass them all, every last one of them? You. Why? Because you feel everything belongs to you somehow, right?
What if he's still trying to figure that out, though? What if he's not speaking in absolutes?
Yo, bro, how is he still trying to figure that out? Yo, it's been 7 years since he had the title.
Exactly, though, but it hit.
No, you're not. Yo, bro. Yo, you blowing mine right now, Alex. And you're trying to play this. You're trying to coddle a victim. You're trying to coddle a fake victim right now. Yo, that's Alex, the wrong with this world, because nobody tells anybody the truth anymore. Everyone lies to everyone.
You made a really good point there. And what you just said about him kind of downgrading everyone else's work, if I was a top 10 Olympia from last year, someone that's been working that hard, I would actually be very pissed. Exactly what he was just saying, because you are, bro. It is because you're like, I'm sitting here and you think you're going to pass me after I've been working for 5 years to get to the spot that I'm at, and you're going to come out of the woodworks and just think you deserve it.
But it's a fucked up position, because he looks like he's supposed to have everything and no one else is supposed to have shit. And it's like you're mad and jealous when somebody else gets it. Oh, that should be mine too. No, it shouldn't, motherfucker. You had a Lambo when everybody else didn't have nothing. And just because it's like this, C-Bum and Ryan Terry are millionaires now. Jeremy's not.
Look, if you came back and you said, I'm giving it 100% and my expectation is to win the Olympia, you're going to have people calling you fucking crazy.
No, let me tell you why. No, I would have expectations for winning the Olympia after I put the work in, which means I would go put my foot on motherfuckers' throats at New York, at Pittsburgh, at the Arnold. I would go earn the shit.
But he feels that he's starting.
No, he didn't earn shit. What? Winning Sasquatch earned something? No, motherfucker, go put the work in. Look, what did I tell Chris about nuance with the whole Ryan Terry shit and the whole Ali shit when I said motherfuckers delusional? I said, no, the nuance is they put the work in that season. That's why they feel that way. And that's why they have a right to feel that way.
Yeah.
When your whole career has been nothing but win.
I don't give a fuck about your whole career. This is 2025. This is not your career. As your career, bro, you are one of the greatest ever, bro, and no one will ever take that from you, brother. When it comes down to this year, we are talking 2025. All that 4 title shit is dead. Shit is quiet, bro. Shit is quiet, bro. And yo, bro, this is not me trying to be a dick, bro. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just being real, bro.
A realist. It's a realist approach.
You poo-pooing on everyone else's work, and you acting like you jealous and envious that everyone else came up too.
Perfectly said.
No, yo, bro, it's fucked up, bro. Yo, Alex. Hold up, Alex. Yo, what little guys do they help? Which little guys do they put on? Who do they go out of there with? Yo, that's not content.
I've always said that. That's
not content, Alex. Because, you gonna help the little nigga when it's content. Yo, I don't know how motherfuckers put people on pedestals that they don't deserve to be on, bro. They really don't, bro.
I know, but
yo, as a sports athlete, yo, put them on the profession. Put them on a pedestal. As a man, what do I say all the time? Yo, bro, Ryan Terry shows you a good man. You want to fuck an athlete. You want to model yourself after a man? Go look at Ryan Terry. Mm-hmm. It's a good man.
No, you're 100% accurate. When you look at it again, when you try to take a step back from your perspective, and you take yourself out of your perspective, you put yourself in his, right?
I do all the time, Alex. What I'm trying to tell you, is I do. I do, Alex. I have a lot of life experience, bro. I'm not some dude that grew up on the porch.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm gonna vet for Dre here for a second, because a lot of people are gonna see him just going off and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Dre's being a dick, this and that." But we were talking backstage at the show, and Dre truly cares about this league and who's representing the league, to where he was talking about many different people of who would be great. And he mentioned you, Alex. He goes, "You would be a great representative for the league." And he was talking about attributes and all these things. So he's not just talking about this on the podcast and ranting about this stuff. Like, he truly believes it. And that is somebody that actually cares for the sports whenever you say things like this to push the division further, to make people realize that they're doing something probably wrong that they may need to change. So I just want to get that out there because I know a lot of people are going to try to roast him for that.
No, and I want people to try to detach the tone from it and listen to the words he's actually saying.
Yes.
I when you do that.
So look, right? This is my thing with the whole tone thing, right? Yo, when people say they don't like how somebody said something or the tone, it's because they're trying to duck the accountability of what they said. They never attack what the person said. They said, oh, his tone, or oh, he's being aggressive. Why haven't you attacked what I said?
Because sometimes the tone is almost saying more than what you've said.
Hey, and what do they do first? They go straight to name calling.
No, Alex, that's how I duck the accountability, and I don't address what you said.
No, you're not
saying I don't like the tone.
You're not wrong, but to answer your question, I'm telling you, people are going to feel like you're slapping him in the face, even if you're shaking their hand.
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you, what that is, that's that's human psychology 101 of ducking accountability.
Yeah.
Alex, you get in trouble by your father and you fucking 13 years old. Does your father give a fuck about the tone he's using to you?
No, but at the same time, I see where you're coming from. I see what you're coming from. But like I said, though, it's different, bro. And listen, and I get it. You're real, bro. That's what everybody knows you as, especially.
Hold on, Alex. Right? No matter what tone your father used with you, you're accountable for the words he said to you, aren't you?
Yes, but sometimes, bro, you gotta.
No, hold on. Whether you received them or not, Alex.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You are accountable for what he said to you, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because
going forward, if you do that again, isn't it still a problem?
Yes, but you gotta understand.
No, hold on, Alex. Hold on. What I'm saying is this. If you do it again, it's still a problem, right? So you don't have to be accountable to his tone. You have to be accountable to his words, Alex.
Yes, 100%.
And look, and this is the thing, Alex. Sometimes he'll be easy with the words. Sometimes he'll be hard with the words. But both times, Alex, the words are still the words.
That is an accurate statement, but you have to look at it from a grown-ass man talking to another grown-ass man.
That means that so then your feelings shouldn't come into what I'm saying then. Because me and George talk this way all day. I talk this way to grown men all day, Alex.
Hey, Alex, you got to realize we know who Dre is and the way he talks. And if you start taking that shit personally, like he just was going off on me, right? But did I back down and be like, oh, I don't believe in what I think? No, you just fucking get over it.
Yeah.
And then
respond back.
Or did Chris think that me and Chris got a problem?
You know,
like
I know your personality. I know Alex's personality. I know Alex Rodgers'
this is what I see. Look, Alex, Chris, you just nailed it. Alex, this is what I mean. You're saying a grown-ass man. Grown-ass men should be able to talk like this.
Yes. Me and Ben talk like this all the time.
You know,
Alex, there can be passion, emotion, and aggressiveness involved in a conversation, Alex. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything doesn't have to be said to people in a flat, monotone tone. Nor do I have to try to coddle every feeling of everybody for them to receive what I said. Yo, Alex, if we got to coddle everybody's feelings to receive everything we say, bro, we ain't getting nowhere in this world.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because then what you're trying to tell me is we're going to put feelings ahead of facts then.
I think there's
in my world, that never happens, brother.
Look, you have you have a way to communicate. And everybody, bro, most people respect it, right? But like I said, there's other ways to deliver certain.
Hey, Alex,
you know what I mean?
It's the same thing as our country, right? You have 50% go right, 50% go left. He's going to have 50% that believe in what he's saying. They like the way he communicates. There's going to be 50% that don't. I don't want
to. Chris, I won't even go that far to say 50-50. You'll have 90% of people that dig what I'm saying and 10% who don't.
You know what I'm saying? If we try to make that 1%, 10% happy, whatever that may be.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yo, and then look, let me give you another one, Chris. Yo, don't you realize a lot of messages people don't even receive the message when you keep giving it to them the same fucking soft way? Nothing's changing. I said it to you 3 times the same way and nothing's changing. It's like your mother telling you, yo, Alex, put that down. You 5 years old running around, Alex, put that down. Alex, stop. Then you ran into the cabinet and hit your head. I told you, little motherfucker, go sit down now.
Alex Rodgers definitely knows that right now.
Like, brother,
So damn true.
Yo, Alex, it's just his life, bro. Like,
so damn true.
You're not wrong.
Yo, Topper, you couldn't be doing this in another 2 years, bro.
It's a good point.
Yo, bro, like,
bro, I'm sorry. Hold on. Can we take a second? I'm fucking mad at the fact that Dre has a way of somehow speaking long enough and saying the right thing to kind of like get you out of like your initial mindset of something.
Because I'm just gonna walk you through it. Like, okay, cool. You didn't understand it yet? Let me give you a real world example that relates to you.
Like I said, I get it from your perspective. I do.
And Alex Rodgers laughed because he's like, I deal with this shit all day, bro. This shit all day, bro. If you a parent, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
1,000%.
Bro, Alex, they do not listen the first time you tell them anything, Toplin.
Absolutely not.
I swear to you, bro. The second time you tell them, they don't even listen, bro.
Sometimes they have to touch the fire. Alex, let me ask you this. You know, we kind of went on it a little bit, and I know this is something you and I bonded with over the years. And I know, you know, we're getting to the end of this, but I wanted to make sure I ask a question like this. You know, somebody's going to get ready to face it, myself, and Luck, I want you to weigh on this as well. You have a lot on your shoulders right now. All right. Especially with the newborn. What are you doing in order to kind of maximize what is likely getting into what's going to be your prime? You know, at least the rise and the ascension of it with all of the moving parts that you have going on in your life. You just moved to a new city.
Alex, we are bodybuilders. 90% of our time is spent at home.
Damn.
We don't party. We don't go out. We go to work in the gym and go home.
You ain't a coal miner, bro.
Fuck you.
We go home. We don't run the street.
Okay. No. How about this? With the newborn on the way, or the newborn here, how are you managing that version of being up early, managing that new added stress? And
I think it was the same shit he was already. I think it was the same shit he was already doing. He might just have to change a couple more diapers. He was already in daddy role.
What changed, Alex? Tell us.
Has anything changed?
Not really. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, I told you, Chris, already. I wake up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, do my fasted cardio, and I'm ahead of schedule. Get my breakfast ready.
You did say you got whooping cough though, so that was a little wrench in the whole.
Yeah. Like little dumb shit like that go on.
Yeah. Little stuff that
you'll
goes
get sick
on
a couple more times.
Yeah, little dumb shit like that goes on.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's most important thing is having a good team. I mean, I met you and your wife, and you have your wife who's a really good supporter of who you are as an athlete and what you do on stage and off stage. And I think the most important thing is just making sure you and your wife are just being a good team and figuring out how to handle things and just pivoting constantly on a daily basis. Yeah. And you guys have already managed so much stuff. So having another variable of a baby, you guys are going to do a phenomenal job. I wouldn't over stress about it and overthink about it. It's not, and you guys have your parents as well out here too in Florida. So it's like, you're going to have the extra help. You're going to have the support team. You're going to have, you know, they say it sometimes takes a village. You have that village to help you support you. So, I mean,
thank you for that. Because I'm telling you, I feel like I'm hearing everybody the funny thing is, and you're right, I'm hearing it from people who aren't bodybuilders, but telling me.
Because Alex, their lives are different than ours. You got to think of the life you live, bro. You home, Alex. What do you do, nigga? You at the crib. I be telling everybody,
I'm home all day.
I'm not working, I'm watching
a movie.
Yeah. You can't get me to leave the house.
He goes to Wawa in the morning for a coffee and goes back. That's his day. Okay,
yo, bro, Alex, you already know, bro. Yo, look, I swear, having your boyfriend or your husband as a bodybuilder, like a pro bodybuilder, is probably one of the best boyfriends or husbands to have.
Yes.
Yo, they don't go out, they don't party, they always home. Like all the fuck shit you got to deal with a dude that be running the street, you don't deal with bodybuilders.
Bro, you are so fucking true. That's so true. That is so true. Look, let me ask you this.
Look, and think about you, right, Alex? You don't work a job. You're a stay-at-home dad.
You're not like corporate America. You're not
when you're on the road.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I think
Day to day, bro,
make,
you're a stay-at-home dad.
I can make my own schedule. I get
That's what I mean. Day to day, bro, you home.
Yeah.
You can have your kid in a little bouncy thing next to you while you're doing your check-ins and everything.
This little nigga gonna be
that's
right
all
here.
you're gonna be doing like that. Hey, keep bouncing, kid.
Bro.
Look, let me ask you this, and I don't want you to get in trouble. So tell me next topic if you need to switch, bro. I've never heard about your love life, bro. You got a girl?
Because I be all over the place. I be dating this chick. I be with my baby moms, and I be back with my ex. Then I be.
They said, "Don't be worried about a bodybuilder." You just said.
Then I be back with my ex.
Bro, I was gonna say I've never seen Luck. He's not like.
Oh, you know why? Because you new in the game, bro. Like I be outside with if you see me outside, I be outside.
So people know.
It's just everybody know.
See that's. Nah,
it's because you don't bro. If you've been to the Olympia enough times, you've seen me with my family, and you've seen me with my ex before.
Okay, I got you. So he said you got a little bit of a revolving door, a little bit.
It be, bro. I mean,
let's not get you in trouble.
I just don't fuck with the hoes no more because I ain't got time for them, man. I don't even like them outside joints no more, bro. So I just be in the crib.
Luck has simplified his life, bro.
Yo. All right, so look, I'm a very particular man, but I'm a very simple man. Like I don't need much. I really don't, bro. Like
you got a lot. Your kids are light skinned. So what's the flavor?
Oh God, my little one is white. She's white as hell. My little
That's
one.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't have a type. That's my problem.
Oh,
that's a problem for me.
He said that's my problem.
Oh, but they mommy is Italian though.
All right. Well,
and yes, they got the same mommy. We only got one baby mama, bro. We're not doing the fucking 5 baby mama shit over here, bro. We're not doing that. I heard from a one smart gentleman. He said the quickest way for any man to lose all of his fortune is by having multiple kids by multiple women.
You took that, bro.
Very true.
Look at the heart. Right. Fellas, I want to wrap this up, but Alex, I did want to thank you for coming on. Luck, you as always. But Alex, specifically, I know there's certain people who I talk about on my channel for a reason. I want to highlight high character individuals in this sport, and
he's one of them. I've said it, Toplin. I've even said that to him on my IG live one day. Like, bro, I like Alex Rodgers because bro, he just goes about his business. Like, he's not caught up in the other shit. Like, because all right, so look, when you get caught up in other shit, you end up getting butthurt and you end up getting these little ticky-tack dramas, right? And Alex just not dealing with he's like, bro, like, I got a wife and 2 kids. Like, I really don't got time to be arguing with niggas on the internet, bro. Like, I'm gonna just go about my business. Like, I place where I place. If I win, I win. If I don't win, I don't win.
Nope. One thing I've loved about you, bro, is you take the advice that Luck has given to me. Right, you ride the midline seemingly in every situation. I never see you get hot. I never see you get cold. You just stay consistent, and that's the one thing I've always respected about you. And not only that, you're a family man, God-fearing man, and that's things that we've bonded over. And like I said, there's people like you who need to be highlighted in the men's physique division because yes, it is fun to talk about the hot topics, the moments, kind of get area attention. But when you peel it back, man, we need people like you to continue to push this division forward. And like I said, I feel like we've had a lot of cool, fiery moments on this podcast. There's no question about it. But when it comes to trying to get back to the foundation, peel back the layers, it's people like you, man. And I
appreciate that truly. And it's an honor to be on here. And it's been overpassed through, obviously. So
Alex Rodgers is good in my book. I told him that shit now because you good in my book.
No, you did. You did. I appreciate it, man. And I look forward to seeing you at Olympia. Because I never got to chat with Luck before in person. I do got to show you a photo though, because we did take a photo together back in 2018.
He's about to break out some shit from 2015.
From 2018, 2017. You just came off your Arnold win or something like that.
The fuck out of here, bro.
Oh yeah, I got a photo.
Yo, and look, he gonna look like a kid in it because he only 28, 29
right?
now.
He's gonna look
he probably look like a baby in the picture,
You was wearing that leather Arnold jacket.
Oh, that was fire.
Clean one.
I remember.
Yo, I gotta see this picture, bro, because I have no clue about this picture.
Yo, that's funny, bro.
Yeah.
But
so it's
good.
That's dope.
No.
No, but like I said, man, I just wanted to thank you for coming on. You know, there's certain people I want to highlight and do a better job at doing that. And like I said, it's your people, your personality, and your story too, bro. Because a lot of people don't realize what you've overcome to now. Because people just start seeing the success, the highlights,
For sure.
winning these shows, but they don't remember when you were crashing and squalling in the second, third call outs, trying to make a name for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, brother.
It
Truly.
just usually takes like 5-6 years for you to become an overnight success. People just think it happened overnight.
Exactly.
Like it'd be the wildest shit. Oh shit, Alex Rodgers came out of nowhere, and it's like, motherfucker, he's been here for 5 years. All right. Everyone thinks everyone is E Banks, bro.
I mean, that's their expectations in their head.
They don't realize that's the exception to the rule, bro.
Yeah,
true.
Absolutely.
100%.
And the exception never disproves the rule. The rule is it takes you 5-6 years to get there, bro.
Luck, Chris, next week, I'm gonna put y'all on the fire. Make sure y'all have y'all top 10s ready.
It's already there.
Oh, wait, hold up. What day? You gotta tell me what day, bro. Because fuck.
We'll lock it down. We need the order. We got to get the order.
Wait, we gotta give an order.
You got to give an order, bro. You got to.
So
you got to pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Vegas on Saturday. So
you're going a week early. Oh, okay. Bet. Damn, you're going.
Wait, you're going a whole week early, bro.
Bro, Caitlin's doing the Olympia amateur, so I got to be there early.
Wait.
Yeah, his girl's like
my girl just did that show with you at Daytona. She did the amateur.
Bro. She looks crazy.
Wait, so why you going Saturday? When do they go on?
So I'm getting her in a couple days early so we can make sure that her peak is good, like making sure she's relaxed in the hotel.
Okay.
Yep. And then she can be on Tuesday. Check-ins are Monday.
She's Wednesday.
So she goes on Tuesday or Wednesday?
No, it's Tuesday now.
Wow, earlier. Tuesday.
Yeah. So that's why check-ins are Monday. So I'm getting her in midday Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, one day Sunday and check-ins Monday.
Yep. That makes sense. Bro,
men are on Wednesday. Females Tuesday.
I'll say this. Yo, congratulations to her, bro. She came out of nowhere. Her and Ben are doing some fire shit because I don't know where that physique came from. I know she had potential just, being around her, seeing her train. She looks awesome, bro. I'm excited to see what she does.
She looks great.
Y'all doing bikini or y'all doing fit model?
Bikini. Hey, bring her up. Bring up her Instagram real quick. She posted. You could just get an idea of what she looks like for the viewers.
Yeah, she does look good though, man. Let me see. You posted.
She's dug out, man. She did wellness. She actually competed against Urishna the week before Urishna went pro, and she lost by a point in wellness. And then she went to medical school, became a doctor. She quit bodybuilding, and she decided she wanted to come back. She came back, won Jeanette's show down in Fort Lauderdale, the Battle of the Bodies. And then she just took first at Daytona, and she went against an Italian girl that's doing the Olympia amateur over in Italy. So she had a battle out with her this last week as well. But she looks really good. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I
any of those.
Full on, but
any of them. Yeah.
You can tell, bro. Like this is bikini. It's a clean look.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Yep, that's
100%.
That's bikini, bro. She's a clean look. She's a really clean look.
You can just tell right by the front. Yo, I tell everybody, stand in your front shot. Yep, that's bikini. You can tell right there, just standing in the front shot. That's
bro, bikini isn't easy, bro. Like I feel like we talk about how much the judges we don't see eye to eye, and we might think this person over this person. Bikini is wide open, bro. You really never know. You might. It's I don't know how they do that shit, bro. It's like closing your eyes and throwing a dart at a dartboard sometimes.
That's tough.
I feel like I can't fuck up at all on a prep with these chicks.
Exactly.
Hey, Dre, you did make a good point. Alex, you guys made a good point. Guess what her feedback from Bill was? Coming tighter. Coming tighter. Hey, I didn't want to say it back then because I was like, these motherfuckers are right.
Bill, we love you, bro. Bill, we love you. If you're watching this, we love you. I promise we love you.
Kills me, bro.
All right, fellas, until the next one. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man.